Okay, this is the object that I'm using in this tutorial, and I'm gonna make it look like very rusty and metallic. You want to make sure you have your UV map correct or good enough. This is good enough. And if you don't know how to do it, you can find a video for UV mapping. Now we're gonna click here for a new material, call it steel. Shift A, add an image texture, plug it into metallic. Click new, call it steel. I'm gonna double the resolution here and add a color ramp. Change the color ramp to ease, and actually Control Shift D to duplicate and leave it connected. I'm gonna use this one for the base color. Okay. Now we're gonna start texture painting. Control Tab, texture paint. Now I'm gonna fill this with 0.4 value. I got it here, so it's a little bit gray, so it's a little bit metallic. And switching between pure white and pure black with the pressing X. And now clicking texture mask, clicking new, and this little icon here takes you to here, and you can change it to clouds. And I'm gonna use the black color and start painting the rust. So for the metallic, black means not metallic and white means metallic. So I'm painting the rust right now. Pretty much this is what you want to think. Okay, this dent here is gonna be pretty rusty, and this one as well. And painting those lines, so it makes sense they're a little bit rusty. And try to make it look like with no harsh lines, so it's gonna look more natural. That's good for now. Just the bottom a little bit. Now for the top, I'm gonna go to edit mode. I'm gonna click Control plus so I don't get the top. Back to texture paint and click here so I get only the faces that I selected in edit mode. It's a very handy thing to know. Okay, and unchecking that, and I'm gonna fill this area with rust. Now you see I got this line here. To get rid of it, I'm gonna use the soften brush on a small size. If you got a big size brush, it's very laggy. Something like that. Very good. Now I'm gonna change to the white color. I'm gonna add some white like here. So this is actually adding the more metallic areas. Okay, now I'm gonna change the clouds to noise on a small brush. I'm just gonna go over this line here, so you get some metal sticking out of the rust. This is gonna look pretty cool and realistic. Whoops. Okay. Same here. I know I'm not very accurate here, but it's gonna look pretty cool anyways. Okay, that's it. So this is for the texture map. You wanna make sure you save it. So you wanna go up here, save all images. If you don't do this and you close the blender and then you lose the picture, you don't have it. So I'm gonna move to viewport shading, render view, and whoops. Now I'm gonna tweak things around here. So this is the color. I'm gonna move it back here, and I want to change the black color to brown, something like that, and the white to gray, like metal. Okay, something like that. Now I'm gonna add another color. I'm gonna make it orange, orangey, orange brown, something like that. That looks nice already. Wow. Okay. Duplicate the color ramp, Control Shift D, and I'm going to connect it to the roughness. So, but the thing is, roughness is the other way around. If you look, you can see that the rusty parts are more shiny. So we need to invert this. And it's actually too shiny, so invert, add an invert in English, invert. Okay, now it looks better. Looks pretty good actually. I might just leave it like that. Or it's too reflective, so I don't want pure white. I'm gonna use, let's say, 0.85. That looks pretty good. Now, one last thing. Of course you can tweak this, but one last thing I want to add is a bump. So I'm gonna use the top color ramp for this, adding a bump node, and plugging it to the height. I think, whoa, where is it? Yeah, to the height, normal to normal. And this is way too much. Change it to 0.1, and this is actually even a lot as well, so 0.05. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so you know, you can tweak this around, change the settings, and then you got whatever you like. You can make it more metallic, more rusty. I think it looks pretty good. Maybe this is too dark. Or yeah, something like this would be better. Yep, pretty cool. All right. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what your thoughts are about this. I'm gonna quickly go over those nodes so we can have the same exact node setup if you like. So let's do this. This is the brown, this is the base color. Okay, you can pause the video if you want to see all those values. Base color. Moving to the metalness. and roughness 0.85, and that's it pretty much. Alright, hope you like it.